Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel and I'm back with another trigger scenario. In today's scenario, we are going to use helper class. So without wasting any more time, let's get started. In today's video, we'll be working on a trigger that sends an email to all related contacts of an account whenever account type field is updated. So let's go to VS Code and create our helper class. Let's name it trg helper and let's create our method public static void trg method. In this trigger, we have to send email when account type field updates. So because of change on account object, our trigger will get fired. That's why our trigger will be on account object. So here we will use list of account records as argument. So let's use list of account ACC list. And in this list, we will pass trigger.new from trigger. So this list is equal to trigger.new. Now our first step will be fetching account ID whenever account type field updates and store it in a set. So for that, let's create a set first. ECC IDs, new set ID. Let's add comment also. Use to store account ID. Now let's apply a null check on this list. Copy its name is empty and iterate over it. Now what we will do, we will check that if account type has changed or not. For that, we will use trigger.oldMap to fetch old value of account type field and we will pass trigger.oldMap from trigger. So for that, let's add another argument map id count oldmap and this map is equal to trigger.oldMap. Now let's compare old value and new value of account type field. For that, let's use if condition like this, not equals to oldmap.get dot type. Now, if this condition will get true, then it means that account type value has changed. And in that situation, we will store account ID in our set. So let's set ID in the set. Now, to send email to related contacts of an account, we need to fetch related contacts first. And we will fetch them using this set. So let's create a list like this. Select ID, comma account ID from contact where account ID, copy the set name and paste it here. Now apply a null check on this list is empty and iterate over it. Again apply a null check on email also. Con.email not equals to null. Now we will work on our email part in which we will set values like body of email, subject of email and many other things. For that, let's create an instance of email message like this. Single email message. Copy this and paste it here. First, let's set target object ID. For that, target object ID. And here we need to give contact ID. Basically, in target object ID, we specify the object ID to which we want to send our email. Next, let's set sender display name. Mail dot set sender display name system administrator. Basically, this method is used to display name of sender of email. Now, let's set subject of email. Mail dot set subject account update info. It's time to set body of our email. For that, what we'll do, we will create a variable of string type like this, string body. We will start our email by writing dear, and here we can use last name of contact, last name. We need to use last name in Sokal also. This is for line break, and let's add a message also. Let's say your account type has been updated successfully. Now our variable is ready. Let's add this variable in our mail. For that, what we'll do, we'll use HTML body method. Our next step is to set email address to which we want to send this email. And in this scenario, we will give email address of related contacts of account. So let's set email address to addresses, and here we will give contact email. Now we will bulkify our code by adding emails to an email list. For that, let's create a list first to store emails. List, copy this thing and paste it here. Email list, copy list name and add this mail inside this list. Now apply a null check on our email list. It is empty, and if it is not empty, then we will send email using messaging.sendEmail method like this. Messaging.sendEmail, and here we need to give list name. Save it and deploy it to org. Okay, it is successfully deployed. Now let's create a trigger. Name it email trg. I have explained earlier that our trigger will be on account object. So let's write account here, and we have to use after update event because we have to send email only after account type field is updated. So let's use after update here. After update. After update. Now we want our trigger to be executed only on after update operation, not on any other operation. For that, let's use if condition like this. Trigger dot is after and is update. Let's iterate over trigger dot new account trigger dot new. And now to use our helper class, let's copy class name from here and paste it in our trigger. Dot copy our method name and paste it here. Now here we have two arguments. In first argument we will pass trigger.new, and in second we will pass trigger.oldmap. So let's pass trigger.new in first and trigger.oldmap in second. Save it and deploy it to org. Okay, it is successfully deployed. It's time to test our code. So let's go to account, and this account has one contact with my email. Now let's change type of this account. Click on edit. Set to prospect. click on save. Now if our trigger is working fine, then an email should be present in email box. Let's go to Gmail. Okay, it is not present here. Let's go to spam. See, email has come. That means our trigger is working fine. Let's sum up what we did today. In first step, we stored ID of account whose type field value has changed in a set. In second step, we fetched all related contacts of account using this set because we need to send email to related contacts. In third step, we prepared our email and used send email method to send it. We prepared all these things in our helper class. So in last step, we have used our helper class in our trigger. So that's it for today, guys, and I'll be back with more interesting trigger scenario. Thank you.